LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Tomorrow we officially jump to 23 with WWE 2K23 Universe Mode Episode 1 on SmackDown. A huge special episode, but we are here for another episode of Impact. This is one of the final 4 videos on WWE 2K22 on this channel. No surrender this Saturday. Impact and Dynamite next week, and Full Gear next weekend. We are almost all the way on to 2K23. That 2 weeks is just to give a buffer for call creators to make great creations like this Frankie Kazarian here. As Frankie Kazarian himself making his way to the ring, this man 2 nights away from challenging Steve Maclin for the X Division Championship. Kazarian making his way down to the ring. Kazarian, a veteran of the industry tonight. He mentioned last week to Maclin, he's held that X Division Championship more than anyone. And he's looking to get it again this Saturday. Tonight, he goes one-on-one with Bobby Fish. Because, I mean, folks, where's the lie? Bobby Fish making his way down to the ring. First time we've seen him since he lost the Ring of Honor Pure Championship back at Final Battle a few weeks ago now. Bobby Fish making his way down to the ring. Bobby Fish making his way down to the ring tonight. A battle of veterans tonight. A TNA veteran versus a Ring of Honor veteran, if you will. Bobby Fish and Frankie Kazarian kicking us off tonight. So Kaz and Fish one-on-one. Here we go. Bobby Fish with a kick to the ribs. Grabs onto Kazarian. Scoops him up on his shoulders. Frankie Kazarian counters. Chop block. Takes out the leg of Bobby Fish. Kaz now getting him back up to his feet. Kazarian with a forearm strike into chops. Kazarian firing away on Fish. Right hook connects. Spinning wheel kick. Into a clothesline. Knocks him down in the corner. Kazarian now hits the ropes. Big drop kick into the corner. Taking him down. Getting Bobby Fish back up to his feet now. Forearm strike connects. Bobby Fish with a kick in the ribs now. Bobby Fish grabs onto him. Throws him off the ropes. They collide. And now firing away with chops. Bobby Fish knocks him back, scoops him up on his shoulders. Bobby Fish throws him across the ring, into the center of the ring. Down goes Kazarian. Bobby Fish taking out the arm now. And now Fish grabs onto Kazarian, picks him up. Bobby Fish punches him in the mouth. Down goes Kaz. Fish went for a leg drop. Kazarian out of the way. Frankie Kazarian now floats over. Neck breaker to Bobby Fish. Into a knee strike. Taking him down here. Bobby Fish is down. Bobby Fish back to his feet. They collide. Frankie Kazarian runs in. Bobby Fish with a one-arm spine buster. Bobby Fish is feeling it now, folks. As Fish turns him over. Kicks him in the back. And Bobby Fish up to the top rope. Looking to fly. Bobby Fish. Oh, went for a moonsault. That didn't work out too well, though. And now Bobby Fish. Hit with a neck breaker, taking him down. Knee to the face connects. And elbow to the face as well. Bobby Fish goes down. Kazarian runs him, but no! Fish got him with a knee to the face. Bobby Fish now getting him back up to his feet. Bobby goes for a kick, countered. Kazarian for a forearm. Bobby Fish grabs him up on his shoulders. Kazarian slides out of it. Frankie Kazarian dropping Bobby Fish. 1, 2, 3, no! Bobby Fish got the shoulders up. And now Bobby Fish being kicked down. Kazarian caught with a knee to the face again from Bobby. And Bobby Fish. Oh, Kazarian went for a kick. Bobby Fish out of the way. There's a chop from Fish. Kazarian staggers. Bobby Fish grabs onto him. Bobby Fish, right hook. Throws Kazarian. Out of the ring he goes. Now Bobby Fish follows him to the outside of the ring. Kazarian staggers. Frankie Kazarian's caught. Bobby Fish dropping him. And now Bobby Fish punching Frankie Kazarian in the face again. Kazarian getting picked back up to his feet by Fish. Bobby Fish kicks him in the ribs. And a chop. Has him up against... Oh! Bobby Fish went arm first into that steel guardrail. Nothing protecting him either. Kazarian now grabs onto him. Oh! Slams Fish into it as hard as he can. And now Bobby Fish picked back up. Frankie Kazarian launches him back into the ring. And Kaz now calling Fish back up to his feet. Frankie Kazarian gonna look to end it here. Kazarian grabs him. Takes him down. Into the crossface chicken wing. Bobby Fish is out. Frankie Kazarian with the win. A big win there for Bobby Fish. Big win there for Kazarian over Bobby Fish. I think Kazarian just looked down the hard cam and said, Macklin, look at what this old man can still do. We got plenty more coming up on Impact tonight, though, folks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose to answer a question that I know is burning in a lot of your minds, will I be taking action against Samoa Joe for the actions of last week? I understand that it was in the heat of the moment, so I will give Joe a pass this one time on what happened, but if anyone on the roster is to lay hands on me again, then perhaps retaliation will be in order. But I promised that this week I would announce the 8th and final team in the Knockouts Tag Team Tournament, and that team is going to be a bit of an interesting team due to some unforeseen circumstances, some things out of our control. Jessie McKay of The Inspiration will be returning to Impact Wrestling next week, but unfortunately Cassie Lee cannot join her to complete The Inspiration due to currently being out on maternity leave. Congratulations, of course, to herself and her husband Sean Spears for the birth of their child. But in the meantime, we have secured a tag team partner for Cassie Lee next week, and that will be a woman named Celeste Bonin, who many of you probably know better under her old ring name of Caitlyn. So I wish those two ladies good luck. We'll head to the ring now. One of our teams has already made their way to the ring for the next matchup. Well, a blockbuster announcement made there from Kurt Angle, as there are the baddies of Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet from AEW waiting in the ring. Thank you to AEW for allowing them to appear tonight in this tournament. But first, for their opponents, here comes Killer Kelly to the ring. Tonight we're going to be seeing a duo work together that weren't particularly thrilled to find out they were going to be made to work together tonight. You might be wondering, well, Xander, she comes out to like intense red light and Impact. Yeah, the red lighting in this game just is too much for my eyes, so I didn't want to subject all of you to it. So Killer Kelly makes her way down to the ring. And her tag team partner tonight, Masha Slamovic. Masha making her way down to the ring. Masha and Killer Kelly, an unexpected team in this tournament. Masha and Killer Kelly. It's about to go down, folks. Kiera Hogan and Killer Kelly starting it off here we go. Oh, Hogan, no. Countered into an arm drag by Killer Kelly out of the gate here. Killer Kelly grabs onto her. Oh, what a kick to the face. And now Killer Kelly grabs onto her, and Killer Kelly slams her into the corner. Forcibly tags in Masha. Like I said, Masha and Killer Kelly, neither of them were super excited about the idea of teaming up tonight, but we're already seeing them work really well together with that double team. Back fist from Masha into a headbutt as she gets Kiera Hogan back up to her feet. At this point, it's almost starting to seem like a game of who's going to stay in the ring the least amount of time. As another double team to Kiera Hogan. Killer Kelly bending her arms back, headbutts her in the back. Kicks her in the face. Killer Kelly getting her back up to her feet here. Headbutts her again. Punching her in the face. And again. Kiera Hogan back to her feet with a slap to the face. Grabs onto Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly answering back though. Knocks her back with some elbows. Runs in now, and Killer Kelly taking out the arm. For a knee strike, Kiera Hogan out of the way. Code breaker from Hogan. Kiera Hogan now getting her back up to her feet. We know that next week, after No Surrender, we will see the final matchup of the first round of the Knockouts Tag Tournament, when Jessie McKay and Celeste Bonin team up for the first time ever. It'll be the first matchup we see Celeste compete in outside of her appearance in the Royal Rumble last season. It's Killer Kelly getting her back up to her feet now. Killer Kelly kicks Kiera Hogan in the ribs, pulls her in, hooks the arms. Killer Kelly spikes her, dropping her face first there. And now Killer Kelly grabs onto her, slams her into the corner. Tag is made back to Masha. And another double team from these two, as Killer Kelly wipes out Red Velvet. Masha now dropping Kiera Hogan in the ropes. It is all Kelly and Masha so far. Kiera Hogan's not gotten anything, and Red Velvet's not even been tagged in. Now Kiera Hogan trying to fight back, trying to get some separation between herself and Masha. She's got to get back into the ring in order to tag in Red Velvet. As you know, Kiera's got to get out of there. She's been dominated this whole match. She's thrown back into the ring now is Masha. As now Hogan grabs the arm, and Kiera Hogan takes out the arm of Slamovic. Getting her back to her feet now, Hogan. Oh, dropping the arm again. Hogan grabs onto her, launches Masha into the corner. And now Hogan. She's thinking here, she goes up to the middle rope. DDT to Masha. Finally turning it around here. Tag made, Red Velvet finally comes in. Velvet steps into the ring. Remember, Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan not signed to Impact, still part of the AEW roster, here tonight as guests. As there's a cover now from Hogan, kick out from Masha. And Hogan tagged back in now as Masha, oh, caught with an elbow strike from Velvet. Counters. Masha now grabs onto her, spiking Kiera Hogan. Grabbing onto Hogan and dragging her away from her corner here. Kiera Hogan did spend a little time in Impact earlier in her career as Red Velvet just knocked back Masha, who takes her out that time. And now Masha kicks Kiera Hogan in the ribs. Masha with Snowplow. One, two, no! Tag made to Killer Kelly. Killer Kelly gonna look to end it now. She turns her around. Killer Kelly looking to put her to sleep. It's over. Red Velvet didn't even get a chance to come make the save. Masha, Slamovic, and Killer Kelly getting the win. Just like that, Killer Kelly and Masha Slamovic dominate their way to a victory in this tag team tournament, which means next week the first round commences, or comes to a close, excuse me, I had that backwards. First round comes to a close with the Hex versus Celeste Bonin and Jessie McKay. Killer Kelly and Masha Slamovich, remember, they didn't even want to be in this tag match. They're celebrating together at the moment. Oh, and Masha, hang on a minute. Saying, hey, let's let bygones be bygones. Killer Kelly, I think she's going to accept. Oh, Masha fakes her out. And Masha Slamovich celebrating the win. We got plenty more coming up, though, on Impact. Will these two get on the same page for the semi-final matchups? Oh, hang on a minute. Well, backstage, there's Moose and Jacob Fatu fighting. Remember, they face off in 2 nights. They fight in 2 nights at No Surrender. And Fatu with a roundhouse kick to Moose. Oh, my God. Super kick to Moose. Oh, my God, Jacob, no. Fatu, no. Jacob Fatu with Moose. Moose teetering. And Fatu. Oh, no, 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 no. Jesus! Well, we're gonna get the medical team back there to take care of Moose. We got more coming up. We got more action coming up next as here comes Penelope Ford and the Bunny to the ring. Penelope Ford in some singles action tonight. She's going head-to-head with Jordynne Grace. But oh my God, Jacob Fatu, that was a solid, probably 25-foot drop. Hopefully Moose will be okay in time for No Surrender. So Ford and the Bunny making their way down to the ring. They'll of course be in the second round of the Knockouts Tag Team Tournament very soon as well. So they make their way to the ring tonight. As here comes Jordynne Grace to the ring. Of course, Penelope Ford and the Bunny will take on Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly in the semifinals, and we'll find out if it's going to be Celeste Bonin and Jessie McKay or the Hex taking on the Death Dolls in the semifinals. We'll find that out next week. Jordynne Grace is here. Jordynne Grace in just 48 hours takes on Allison Kay and Mickie James in a triple threat matchup for the Knockouts title. So it's Penelope Ford who's going to wrestle in sunglasses, it would seem. Well, no, hang on. Ford telling Grace to stop. Telling her wait so she can take the glasses off. Jordynne Grace comes out of the gate with a clothesline. Penelope Ford not even had a chance to get her sunglasses off yet. Jordynne Grace taking her down. Jordynne Grace coming in like a house of fire. Gets her up. Powerbomb. Into a cannonball senton. And Jordynne Grace, well, Penelope Ford trying to fight back against the Knockouts champ right now. Goes for a kick. Jordynne Grace back to her feet with a clothesline. Jordynne Grace scoops her up into a bear hug. Turns it into a drop. Grabs onto her now, and Jordynne Grace. Double axe handle. And the bunny begging Jordynne Grace to at least let Penelope Ford get her jacket off. But Jordynne Grace taking her down. The bunny trying to provide a distraction for her tag team partner here. Penelope Ford grabs the champ. Crucifix cover. Kick out before even one from Jordynne Grace. And Penelope Ford throws a kick. There's a headbutt. And Jordynne Grace scoops her up for a backpack stunner. And now Grace kicks her in the ribs. Penelope Ford never even got a chance to get her glasses off. Jordynne Grace driver. 1, 2, 3. That's our Knockouts champion right there. Jordynne Grace dominates her way to a win. Note to self, don't use Penelope Ford's second attire again. I only have one more Impact episode to do, but you get the point. A big win there for Jordynne Grace, though. The Knockouts champ gets the win. We got more coming up. Our main event is just moments away. Before that, we're going to hear from Dalton Castle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before our main event, we're backstage here with Dalton Castle. Excuse me, I am the main event. What's next is just... that's just courtesy. Alright, well, I'm backstage here with Dalton Castle tonight. Dalton, in just 48 hours, you're going to be challenging Joe Hendry for the Digital Media Champion. Don't say it. Okay. Well, in 48 hours, you're going to be challenging for the Digital Media Championship. How are you feeling? Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am the most extravagant entertainer in Impact Wrestling, and I am tired of being looked over. I am tired of being a joke. I am tired of being made fun of. I am tired of him. You're tired of who? You know who I'm tired of. Joe Hendry? Don't say it! Don't, what? You don't say that. Say what? Joe Hendry? Yes, I have a problem if you say that. Why? Is it because you have to say his name?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Hello, Dalton. Why do you keep doing that? Doing what? Well, Dalton, actually, I just wanted to talk to you before a matchup in a couple of nights. I've always wondered, you know, you come down in these really extravagant capes and outfits and everything, and you don't fly, though. You don't go to the top rope. You don't fly. Why does Dalton Castle need wings to fly? What? It's just a thought. But, you know, you can always just believe. Hit it.
I believe in Joe Hendry. 'Cause I love in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada.
Such a catchy song. Whoops. You didn't see that. I'm not editing that out. We are moving on to the main event here tonight, folks. Here comes Johnny Impact to the ring. Hit the slow-mo. So Johnny Impact making his way down to the ring tonight. First time we're seeing him in a little while. He makes his way down to the ring here in the Impact Zone. Always good to see Johnny Impact. Tonight, though, he's got a hell of a matchup coming up. He's going to have to go through a war because he's got to take on the man that's challenging for the Impact World title in just 48 hours. So Johnny Impact's made his way to the ring. Such a good theme song, too, man. But now, Here comes the draw. The Death Machine. Sami Callihan out next for our main event in 48 hours. He challenges Samoa Joe in a no-holds-barred match for the Impact World Championship. So Sami Callihan making his way down to the ring. Last week was a, I'm going to say, intense encounter between himself and Samoa Joe. So Sami Callihan makes his way down to the ring. The Death Machine, ready for the main event. Here we go with Impact versus Callahan one-on-one. Here we go. On Impact, starts off with a kick. Callahan ducks it. Impact turning around. Johnny Impact using his speed here to his advantage. Big leg sweep taking down Callahan. Grabs onto the arm. Pulling back on it now is Impact. Takes out the arm of Callahan. Does a kick. For one to the back. Sami Callihan back up to his feet. Hurricane Rana taking him down. Grabs onto Johnny Impact, kicking him down repeatedly here. Punches him in the side of the head as well. Now Johnny Impact being kicked down. Sami Callihan dodged it. Spins around. Johnny Impact throws him over the top rope. Callahan hangs on though. Johnny Impact. Oh man. Flip to the outside, taking him down. Callahan back to his feet. Hurricane Rana on the floor. Into a double axe handle. And now Callahan getting Impact back up to his feet. Johnny Impact thrown into the guardrail. Sami Callihan, no. Johnny Impact out of the way now, and Johnny Impact, no. Sami Callihan counters. Callahan taking him down again. Sami Callihan kicking him down repeatedly. Johnny Impact goes down. Callahan, no. Impact sweeps the leg. Goes for another kick. Big kick there from Sami. Sami Callihan now grabs onto him. Throws him back into the ring. Referee at the count of 6. There's a chop firing away. No. Knee to the ribs. And into the corner. Out of the way, though, goes Sami Callihan. Ducks Johnny Impact. There's a chop. Sami Callihan kicks him in the ribs. Punches him in the back. Callahan getting him back up. Kicks him in the ribs. Oh, God. Spot package pile driver from Sami Callihan. And Callahan now with the cactus driver. No. Impact finding the way out of it. DDT. And now Johnny Impact taking him down. Johnny Impact now grabbing Callahan, dragging him towards the center of the ring. Into a cover. For the 1. No. Kick out. There's a kick to the knee. Sami Callihan now gets caught. Johnny Impact picks him up. Spine Buster takes him down. Oh, went for a standing shooting star. Callahan got the knees up. Callahan now with a right hook. Big spinning chop attempt. Countered though. Kicked in the ribs. Punched in the gut now. Johnny Impact knocked back Sami Callihan. Turns back there. Firing away on Impact. There's an elbow strike. Johnny Impact into a clothesline though. Into another. Johnny Impact grabs the leg. Sweeps it, taking him down. Sami Callihan goes down. Johnny Impact turns him over now. Looking for a cover. For the 1, 2. Kick out from Sami. Johnny Impact with a kick takes him down now. And Johnny Impact bends back the arm. Leg drop on the arm takes him down. Johnny Impact punches him in the face. Down goes Sami Callihan. And Johnny Impact, knee to the face, taking him down again. Impact goes out of the ring now. Johnny Impact up to the top rope. Callahan staggers Johnny Impact. Oh, Callahan throws him off the ropes. Now Sammy getting him back up to his feet. Sami Callihan pulls him in for Cactus Driver 97. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And you know Sami Callihan's got to be hoping Samoa Joe was watching that. Samoa Joe not here tonight. That's the only repercussion that Angle took against him. It's not allowing him to be in the building tonight. Sami Callihan gets the win. What a win there. And ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night will be a premiere episode of WWE 2K23 where we have a huge supersized SmackDown. Be sure to tune into that one. There's going to be huge announcements made on that show. Some that even Impact fans might want to know about. So the Death Machine with the win. Be sure to tune in 48 hours for Impact. No surrender. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.